Sagarika Sundaram. With their vivid hues, tactile richness, and sensuous contours, Sagarika Sundaram's large-scale textile sculptures evoke lush, otherworldly terrains. In an era dominated by sleek screens and pristine digital imagery, the tactile allure of hand-dyed felt and natural silk fibers offers a strikingly intimate experience. Born in 1986 in Kolkata, India, Sundaram weaves together organic materials and botanical motifs, drawing inspiration from her mother's sari collection and the spatial rhythms of temple architecture. At Art Basel, her dynamic 12-meter-long textile piece, Released Form from 2024, invites viewers to imagine nestling into its plush folds and expansive cocoon-like pockets. Akosua Viktoria Adu-Sanyah. Born in 1990, German-Ghanaian artist Adu-Sanyah continually pushes the boundaries of what photography can express. In previous projects, she has exposed light-sensitive paper directly within the exhibition space, then crumpled and torn the sheets before affixing them to skeletal frame-like structures. A similar approach is planned for a presentation with Cologne-based gallery John Capps at Art Basel. Viewers can expect glossy black surfaces and faint, shadowy traces of portraiture that feel more akin to painting than traditional photography. A subtle scent of chemical developer may linger in the air, adding a tactile, sensory dimension to these enigmatic and compelling works. Justin de Verteuil. Born in 1990 in Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago, Justin de Verteuil's evocative paintings unfold gradually like photographs in a developing tray, fragments of Prussian memory or the echo of a recurring daydream, never fully revealed, always partially veiled. He compares his creative process to adjusting a radio dial, shifting back and forth until you finally settle on the right frequency. His silhouetted figures hover between dimensions, the inner world of emotion and recollection, in the tangible surroundings of boardwalks, architecture, and bustling urban scenes. Sweeping plains of ochre and crimson encroach upon figurative elements, while stark contrasts between light and shadow infuse the works with ambiguity and mystery. Continuing his exploration of how architecture frames narrative, de Verteuil's latest series, premiering in Basel, focuses on balconies, threshold spaces where inside and outside, physical structure and psychological state intersect. Felix Shumba. In 1997, Rhodesian security forces, supported by the British, carried out a deadly raid on Zimbabwe African National Liberation Army refugee camps in Chimoio, Mozambique, killing thousands of civilians, including women and children. Self-taught artist Felix Shumba centers his Art Basel presentation on this harrowing event, confronting the historical erasure and enduring trauma inflicted by colonial violence. His installation features a charcoal mural depicting a twilight forest, evocative oil paintings of soldierly silhouettes, and a sound sculpture that transmits archival wartime broadcasts, church hymns, and poems recited by his grandmother. Through his deeply personal and political work, Shumba invites viewers to briefly bear witness to the memories and histories that he and many others are compelled to carry. Alexandra Metcalf. Spiral staircases that lead nowhere, cribs teetering on curved wooden legs, and spectral girls in striped stockings populate Alexandra Metcalf's eerie, mythic universe. The British artist weaves together painting, sculpture, and installation to expose the unsettling links between femininity, domesticity, and psychological unraveling. Reclaiming decorative arts, long dismissed as women's work, and subverting traditionally male-dominated crafts such as bronze casting, woodworking, and stained glass, Metcalf confronts and dismantles ingrained cultural biases. For her Art Basel presentation, she constructs a darkly evocative domestic interior, introducing a haunting ensemble of repurposed grandfather clocks to her repertoire of psychologically charged sculptures. Leda Bourgogne. In Leda Bourgogne's work, the modest rearview mirror becomes a fractured canvas for dreams and memories, splintered and layered. Primarily known for her textile art and installations, the London and Berlin-based artist reimagines this object in a new piece to be shown at BQ's booth. Partially painted car rearview mirrors are stacked vertically, transforming them into elongated picture sculptures that blur the boundaries between three-dimensional objects, paintings, and text-based art. Alongside her presentation at the fair, Bourgogne is also a nominee for this year's Swiss Art Awards, which are open for free viewing at Messe Basel during the event. Monilola Olayemi Ilupeju. Born in 1996, Nigerian-American painter and installation artist Monilola Olayemi Ilupeju chooses her materials not only for their visual appeal, but also for their personal and geopolitical significance. In previous exhibitions, she has used bricks reminiscent of the cinder blocks her grandfather employed to build his home, cowhide leather evoking ancestral memory, and crowdsourced bed sheets that express intimacy and shared experience. For a presentation at Art Basel, the Berlin-based artist explores the cultural and symbolic legacy of the birch tree to question constructs of whiteness, womanhood, and fertility. A felled birch, splitting the booth in two, becomes a powerful metaphor for both the societal structures that must be dismantled and the environmental devastation that looms if transformative change is not urgently pursued. Michèle Graf and Selina Grüter. In their recent work, artist duo Michèle Graf and Selina Grüter explore machines that function without producing, systems that operate but serve no utilitarian purpose. For Italian gallery Fanta MLN's statement presentation, they will unveil a series of intricate kinetic sculptures assembled from salvaged components of clocks, cameras, and calculators. Suspended ropes, springs, and hammers are set into rhythmic motion by gears and motors, generating a symphony of clicks and movements. These time-based works disrupt conventional perceptions of time and space, transforming mechanical remnants into poetic, meditative devices. Ebun Sodipo. Ebun Sodipo's artistic practice is deeply informed by her commitment to reimagining Black trans feminine experiences, which are often overlooked or marginalized in mainstream narratives. Through her work, Sodipo challenges traditional ideas of identity and history, offering alternative visions that reflect the complexities of being Black and trans. Using performance and film, she breaks boundaries, exploring the intersections of race, gender, and sexuality while creating a space for healing and empowerment for Black trans individuals. By combining personal and collective histories, Her work encourages a deeper reflection on how we construct and understand identity, especially within the context of systemic oppression. At Art Basel, her collages, crafted from resin and paper and mounted on gleaming mylar, will scatter dappled light throughout the vitrine where they'll be displayed, forming part of the citywide parkour sector. Deborah-Joyce Holman. Born in 1991 in Basel, Deborah-Joyce Holman moves seamlessly across varied contexts and media, cultivating a fluid and ever-evolving practice that resists easy categorization, where refusal itself emerges as a key theme. Her recent projects include a haunting 16mm film lasting 9 hours, alongside a series of paintings portraying film stills of domestic scenes inhabited by fictional Black lesbian characters from movies and television. Holman's work is on display at Gallery Gregor Steiger's booth. Armineh Negahdari. Iranian artist Armineh Negahdari channels the impact of political violence and societal repression into her intense, emotionally charged figurative drawings. The bodies she depicts are twisted and fragmented, bloated in some places, unnervingly thin in others, rendered with a visceral immediacy. Their tangled limbs and crimson gashes evoke Francis Bacon's ambition to jolt the viewer's nervous system and unlock the valves of feeling. At Art Basel, Negahdari will present a dynamic selection of oil paintings, pastels, graphite, and charcoal works, accompanied by freestanding biomorphic fabric sculptures that blur the line between object and organism, challenging perceptions of the human form. Guillaume Dénervaud. Blending the industrial with the organic has become a hallmark for artist Guillaume Dénervaud. Born in 1987 in Fribourg, Switzerland, and now based in Paris, Dénervaud draws from dystopian eco-fiction, cinema, and literature to shape his unique visual language. His use of stencils and earthy, subdued pigments, painstakingly made by hand from plants, algae, and minerals, gives his work the feel of another era, or perhaps an alternate world altogether. At Art Basel, Dénervaud's lush, plant-like forms will be presented at the booths of Gallery Gregor Steiger and Antenna Space. See you at Basel.